From the center of the world to the far edges of the earth, two Indian women rise, Patricia and Farah, united by purpose, heritage, and an unshakable vision. Welcome to Global Voices, where culture becomes connection, where stories become bridges, and where women from every corner of the world find their power again. This isn't just a show. This is a movement, a celebration of identity, legacy, and the unstoppable force of women who dare to lead across continents. This is Global Voices. Good morning, USA. Good evening, New Zealand. And hello to the world. Welcome to Global Voices, where distance means nothing and connection means everything. I am Patricia Peters, and hi, everybody. I am a wife, a mom, and a digital business owner based in New York. After years of working hard and still feeling like it wasn't enough, I made a decision to do something different, to build something that gives me not just income, but time freedom and a future for my family. Now, I am passionate about helping everyday people see what's possible and reminding them that it's never too late to rewrite your story. Take it away, Farah.
Hi, good morning, USA, and good evening to our beautiful people in New Zealand, and welcome to everyone watching all around the world. And I can say that all around the world because I'm in New Zealand and Patricia's all the way in New York. Now, this is our Global Voices, and this is what global leadership looks like. One's waking up, one's getting ready to go to bed. Hi, my name is Farah Silva. I am born and raised in Fiji, and I'm proud to call myself as a Kiwi. My home has been New Zealand for the last just over 2 decades now. I'm a mum, a wife, a social worker in the youth justice field, and now I am a business mentor and a CEO of my online business. I started this business wanting more time, more freedom, and control over my life. With no experience, I stepped into online space, faced challenges, and grew through consistency, mentorship, and the community. And today, I am building a business that allows me to earn online, travel, and be present for what matters the most. And now I help others create a life on their terms as well as myself.
Amazing. Are you guys excited to hang out with us this morning? I am very excited because we have a very interesting topic. The topic today is the truth about making money online. No one tells you this. And let me say something that might surprise you. Most people are not failing online because it doesn't work. You know why? They're failing because they were never shown how it actually works. Everyday people online looking for more time, more income, more freedom. But instead of finding clarity, they find confusion. And today, we're going to talk about the truth, the part nobody tells you.
That's right. People come into the online space very excited. I know that because I was that person. They're motivated, they're helpful, and then guess what happens after that? They start guessing themselves. They try one thing, they try another, then they jump from opportunity to opportunity. They watch videos, which is okay. They buy courses, that's another level. And then they follow trends. And then what happens? They feel stuck. And after a while, they start saying, this doesn't work. It doesn't work. This business doesn't work. But let's be honest, it's not that it doesn't work. It's that they were given a structure, a guidance, and a real system. Without that, anyone would feel lost.
Absolutely, Farah. They were never given those things you mentioned. They were never given those structure, guidance, and whatever, right? There comes a moment in life when you realize working harder is not the answer. I tried that. For years, I did everything right. I worked multiple jobs. At one time, I was babysitting three different kids in three different cities. And I showed up. I stayed committed, but still, there were moments that shook me, moments where I had to step back and ask myself, what am I really building? When my daughter needed help at a 5,000 expense, that moment hit me hard because I realized a salary is not security. One income is not freedom. And then when everything changed, when I got laid off, I had to think differently, not out of comfort, out of necessity. That's when I started searching for something more.
But guys, let's be real for a moment. Finding something online doesn't always mean instant success. And this is where most people get it wrong. Let's talk about what's the big lie out there. The biggest lie people believe in is that making money online is quick and easy. They think it's just like that overnight. Um, that you can, click a few buttons or maybe just, flick your fingers, post something, and money just starts showing up. And when that doesn't happen, guess what happens? People quit. That's when they say that this business is a scam. They lose belief and then they'll walk away. But the truth is, success online is like anything else in life. It requires learning, consistency, and the right environment. Without that, nothing works.
And the real truth is, guys, the real truth, making money online is real, but it's not random. It's built on a proven system, the right mentorship, showing up consistently. The people you see winning, they didn't just get lucky, they stayed, they leaned, they plugged into something bigger than themselves. They didn't try to figure everything out alone because doing it alone is the slowest and hardest way to go. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you something. Why do you think people give up so quickly?
Honestly, I think it's a mix of fear and lack of direction. And I was one of those people myself. But people don't see results fast. So what they assume it's not working.
And you know what they say when you assume, right? If you spell that word correctly, ASSUME, if you get my drift. That is so true. And I think doubt plays a big role too, Farah, because when you don't understand the process, you start questioning everything.
Exactly. I couldn't have said that any better, actually. And the difference between those who win and those who don't is not talent and it's not even experience, but it's the decision to stay.
Absolutely. And I just want you guys to look at us right now, right? This woman is in the Kiwis and I'm in New York. I'm just waking up and she's going to bed. And if you're watching this right now, be honest with yourself. Have you ever tried to make money online before? Have you ever felt stuck, confused, or overwhelmed? If that's you, you're not alone.
Mm.
Type yes in the comments if you've ever felt that way, because this conversation is for you.
And I can tell you that I have felt stuck myself 2 years ago. But here's the twist. Let's talk about what can, shift it for you. Talk about empowerment. So here's what you or everyone watching this today needs to understand, that you don't need to have everything figured out. All you need, or, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need anything to work the way you think it has to work. You don't need to know all the answers. And that's something that I struggle with because I have to have all the answers all the time. But what you need, what you really, really need, and this is speaking from our experience, is you need the right environment. You need the right guidance and the willingness to learn, and not to give up on yourself, because your breakthrough is not doing more alone. It's not doing it the right way. And like I mentioned before, remember, it's not about doing it alone. So if there's something that we said today resonated with you,
Don't ignore that feeling.
because that feeling could be your sign.
Trust me, that that it's time to do something different. And
Exactly.
together, I'll join with Farah and said, this
This
is
is a
Global
global
Voices.
voice,
And your
and
next chapter can start
is
now.
now.
If you want to see what we're doing behind the scenes, reach out or check the link. We'll guide you. Before you go, I want to leave with you this. If something in your spirit is telling you it's time for more, if you're tired of guessing, tired of doing everything alone, if you're ready to build something that actually gives you options, then consider this your invitation. Not to join a trend, not to chase hype, but to step into a system, a community, and a mentorship path that actually works. If you're ready to learn how to build a digital income the right way, if you're ready to create freedom, not just talk about it, send me a message or send Farah, whoever you're comfortable with, or click the link that you see on our page. Your next chapter doesn't start someday, it starts the moment you decide. This positions you as a leader globally.
That's right. And my last bit that I would like to, leave my 2 cents behind with everyone, starting their day and ending their day, is that, guys, this decision, any decision creates breakthrough. And change your story if you want to change your life, because you sitting there and just complaining is not going to do anything for you or anyone around you or your loved ones. If you want to change your life, you have to start somewhere. And you could start just by, clicking our link, asking for more details. No one's asking you to do, climb up a mountain, jump off a bridge. Just
Mhm.
click that link, ask questions. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But do something about something.
I couldn't said it any better, Farah. You know, I've been in this business for 2 years. And Farah, how long have you been in this business?
Just over 2 years as well. Mm.
And we are growing, we're learning, and we're finding ourselves, right? We're leaving an impact around the world. She has her own show. She is on Global Voices. I have my own show, Chat with Pat. We're doing our own thing, but we're collaborating as well. And if you guys want to join us, immigrant moms out there, parents, single moms, dads, whoever you are, if you're looking for something extra, this is a golden platform. This is one of the way you can excel, you can develop, you can become who you want to be, right? So if you're tired of being tired, there's room for more here. There is enough room for more. So just hop into our link and send us a message. We'll be your guide every step of the way. So, Farah, any last word?
I like when you said that stop being, sick of being tired because you're tired.
Hmm.
When you're tired because you're helping people and you're tired because you have all this money coming your way, that tide is the best tide in the world. And you're actually building your dream. You're not, because when you do 9 to 5, you're building somebody else's dream, not yours. But if you can put the same time, same effort, even if it's 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day, you're building your own future, your own legacy. It's your dream you're building, because I mean, I'd rather be tired because I'm too tired building my own business and making all this money that I love having, than building somebody else's business and knowing that at the end of every paycheck, you're still getting the same amount of, income. And after 2 years, 10 years, you're still stuck in the same place. Whereas 2 years ago, we were both, Patricia and I, we're in a very different circumstance of our lives. We've traveled together, we've met face to face.
Yes.
Our mindset is so much more different, at a different level. We used to think we're strong as ethnic women with our background, our traumas. We all have traumas, but it's
Mhm.
what this business has created within us, and we've come on the other side of that trauma and the strength we hold now. I believe that as two ethnic women, we can conquer the world, and we're on both sides. And I always find it so funny. Patricia says, I live on the end of the world. So he lives at the start of the world, I live on the tail end of the world, but we still get together and we still trying to make that world go round. So join our, circus, whatever you want to call it. Come
I know.
along.
It's so funny. I think she's gonna see God first. When that time comes, she's gonna see God first before me.
Yes, I definitely will. But no,
You know,
that's it from me today, guys, and thank you for tuning in. We definitely appreciate your time. But yeah, like I said, and like we both said, do something about something. It's enough of being tired. Yeah.
yes, Farah, I just want to leave this with you too as well. When I first started this business, when I had a training, like I haven't gone to school in so many years, right? I'm 55 years old. And when I did the training, I mentioned to one of the leaders, like I'm overwhelmed, right? The leader said to me, Pat, do you rather be overwhelmed and rich or overwhelmed and poor?
That's right.
And guys, I'd rather be overwhelmed and rich. With that being said, we're gonna leave you guys today. If anything we said today resonates with you, reach out to us. This is Global Voices, and we're trying as colored women around the world to leave an impact on moms and dads and families out there everywhere. Have a good day and have a good night in New Zealand, and good day in New York, USA. Bye.
Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining us tonight on Global Voices. Your presence means the world to us. Two women bridging continents, cultures, and communities with one shared vision: abundance, family, and legacy. This is just the beginning of something fresh and transformative. Stay connected, stay inspired, and keep walking with us as we build freedom and purpose together. From our hearts to yours, thank you for being part of the Global Voices movement.